Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, the thermal update. In the last episode we were busy setting up our oxygen, and I'm going to finish that off as a matter of priority. We're going to close this off because we don't have our hydrogen generation up and running yet, and I'm still a little bit worried about how exactly we do that, but I'll maybe create a little area here where we can actually use the cool air. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put a mechanized airlock or a manual airlock. I'll just start with a manual airlock for now. It's not because in the long run I might not even keep it there. So let's prioritize that a little bit. Just so that we seal this off quite quickly. The research center is idle, which means we're probably getting close to the end of our research. Let's just keep planting. See, my mealworm is doing well because if you harvest after the second, you get the seed. Okay, hopefully that little bit they've built there is helpful. Mealworm is doing well. I'm not getting any unrefrigerated food complaints. We've got 50k food, so all in all, not too shabby. Oxygen generation. So this oxygen is starting to do its thing, making its way through. Liquid carbon dioxide, and this is, I can't even see, so all carbon dioxide, and up here, do we have hydrogen? Yes, so we're starting to collect a bit of hydrogen up here. Oh, one thing in the thermal update is now apparently these gas pumps pump all of this out. So let me check what is the gas overlay? Liquid gas. Can we see anything? Oh, obviously, so we've got stuff sucked in there, and that's where it stopped basically. Okay, so what I also want to do, okay, let's get this up and running first, and then from there we'll fill up a hydrogen generation over here. What I quickly want to check on the hydrogen, you guys can keep going, but what I'm checking on here is the heat. The heat doesn't seem that bad, plus 70 watt. This one is plus 240 watt, so it's much cooler than the coal generator. The other one that I want to check is the research, because I know that one is very hot. 240. Okay. So the fact that the hydrogen, and that's it. Okay, hang on. Let me just finish the thought. Okay, so the fact that the hydrogen generation only has like a 70 watt heat, that means this area should actually be sufficient to place it. And that if I have to, I'll just open up on the top here to get it to cool down. So for now, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I will feed back that into the base. So let's get that built. Let's put the Heavi-Watt wire like so, and let's keep going on that. Okay, we're starting to get there. Oh, and the other thing that I want to do is just obviously connect, not liquid, I want to connect a gas pipe to there. And that should have us a good setup over here for some oxygen generation. Okay, the guys are fitting out my ducts, and let's move to the research. Okay, that's it. All the research has been done. Okay, all the research, everything, every little thing. So I will deconstruct these two, and I will, in that case, probably seal off here so that we don't keep the base extremely cool or get the base very cold, because this is pretty cold over here. Yes, I'll have to kind of close this off. That's being built. Please build these, please build that. Over here, lots and lots of breathable oxygen in here. Excellent. Things are looking up. Get the vents up and running. Vents. Okay, do we have all the vents up? There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What is that? Oh, carbon dioxide. Oxygen. So it can pump carbon dioxide. I'm not too fussed with carbon dioxide being pumped. So why is it stopping? Hang on. What's happening? Max gas pressure? Are you releasing? You should be releasing, right? In both of these. Oh, it's probably this. I need to fix this up quickly. Okay. I know it's lunchtime, guys, but we need to fix this up. So let's prioritize this so that we can release the pressure in that direction. Thank you. Please and thank you. This is max gas pressure. And as that's going to stop in the pipe now. No, it did go out all the way. So we did start releasing some oxygen over here. Whoa, the base is not too good with oxygen anymore. Okay, still not a big problem. Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm not sure if we need this terrarium over here. It's efficient oxygen generation. I think I can just kind of close this off. Deconstruct, close off. Or is this... No, we'll obviously catch carbon dioxide down here. Close that. We'll catch the carbon dioxide down here. So I'll just kind of close this off for now, but like in a decent way. So let me deconstruct this bad boy. And once that's done, I will seal it up over here. I know it's cold, guy. I know it's cold. Okay, let's seal it up. Seal it up. Seal it up. Let's just use some sandstone. We won't be able to go in there. And this is ice, is it? Polluted ice. Yeah, so wolframite. Interesting. What does wolframite do? A dense metallic element in a solid state, wolframite is a source of tungsten and is suitable for power building or for power systems. My bad. Resource type raw material, melting point is high. I'm very keen on all of these things. Melting point, all of those kind of things. Nearly impenetrable. I think there's so much scope to get this game so interesting using the various types of resources and so on. Absolite, yes. That's a raw mineral. It's resilient, it's crystalline. It's very hard, nearly impenetrable. It's got a high melting point. Its properties uses for plumbable solid raw material. Overheat temperature is very high. This one doesn't say. Okay, anyway, I'm not necessarily gonna start digging into that. I've got some ice in here. Granite, igneous rock, granite, polluted ice. What I might do, I might close it off just back here. Okay, so I'll close it off back there with a manual airlock, and hopefully that will keep us going. Do I want another dupe? Is there anybody that is so amazing that we cannot go without them? No. So let's move on. Okay, I want us to please finish this off. Please finish this off. And if we have to, let's just lie some tiles and let's just do it quickly. Very quickly. So that's pumping now. Oh, because it's gone. So let's just please finish this off. Please finish this off, guys. So what's happening with our gas? Okay, so stop. What is that? Oxygen. It's oxygen. So why is it... So this is oxygen, right? Breathable. So why is this one saying it is... Why am I getting this black block over here? What is the... So that one I can see... What is this one? It's not saying what's in the gas. It's not saying? Okay, hang on. So what then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what's coming out of there. Okay, so what's in here now? Anything? One more tick. Anything? Nothing funny? Was it carbon dioxide? Did it go straight to the bottom? I have no idea. As long as it's not hydrogen, I'm happy. But it shouldn't be hydrogen. I'm sure it shouldn't be hydrogen. But wow, this is brightening it up quite a lot. Finish this off, guys. Really finish this off now. Is this cold? No, it's pretty hot, so I'll have to open this up. Guys, really, can you please finish this off? Why are you mucking around over there? Finish it off. Really, really, really. Okay, let's get me even a higher priority. Okay? You shouldn't be doing anything else but finishing this off. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, sometimes these guys are really frustrating. So let's plant another mealwood. How is our food? Our food is up around the 50k. These guys are gonna start getting out soon. We're kind of finishing off this. We've done medical research, so now we've got like Rejuvenator. What does this do? Greatly accelerates the regeneration of a wounded duplicant. Apothecary cures most duplicant diseases by producing basic medicines. Duplicants would not fabricate unless recipes are cured. Not sure we need that. Accelerates the regeneration of a wounded duplicant's health. So this and that seems to be doing the same thing. This is just the kind of the basic version, and that's the super version if it's really starting to become a problem. We might go into that. Not sure it is necessary quite yet. Yes, no, so go up there, finish that off so that we can move on. We're up at 46% stress. Oh, for crying out loud. How long does it take to build a hydrogen generator? Really? Really? Let's just do it. Just do it. Come on, please finish it. Just stand here and do it until you're done. Excellent. There we go. Okay. We've paused it. I want to have a look at this. So this is pumping, so all of this should be working. The max gas pressure should be fine. Okay, the next thing I want to do is check how hot this gets. What? Circuit overload? Where? How do I see that? Interesting. Interesting. I think I'll have to Heavi-Watt. Is that overloaded? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's that? Electrical wire. Obviously that is overloading quite heavily. Circuit state is 1.2 kilowatt out of 1.4 kilowatt. Okay, so all of this is kind of overloading. But why? You shouldn't be drawing too much. Oh, obviously that's not how electricity works then. Okay, let me quickly think about upgrading everything to Heavi-Watt. Heavi-Watt, starting with kind of some of these. Can we please do that? Potential power. Is it potential? Is that a problem? Are things not working, or is it just like a potential overload? I don't know. I think it's fine, to be honest. I think it's fine. Nothing along any one of these are actually generating more. So this is the only one that I think is a bit of an issue. We need to kind of fix that. So that's done. There we go. There we go. So that should be fine. This should be pumping tons and tons of oxygen into the base. Tons and tons of oxygen is being pumped into the base. That is great. Okay, tons and tons. Absolutely, tons and tons. Okay, good. And what we can do is we can probably add extra vents. But I am happy that we are generating proper oxygen at the moment. So that's good. I want to keep an eye on the temperature over here. the generator is idle so much of the time that it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. And what we can probably do is make what happened over here. What is this? Polluted water is probably melted or something. Okay, I'm going to mop this up as a 7 and 8 priority, just because I don't want any of that happening. And then I want to have another look at the temperature. Is this? Yeah, we're kind of fine. Get that mopped up, guys. I know it's cold in here, but what I'll do is I'll pop in another battery. Okay, we'll build another battery, and that shouldn't overload this section, so 2 of them should be fine. Right there, and that'll heat this area up a little bit. I'm not too worried about doing that then. Okay, so let's pop that in there. That should do us well. This is full, so I'll start adding some more storage. I want to put off these things. I'll disable this building, and I'll keep those going because we still need to kind of scrub things. Okay, here we go. Let's harvest this bad boy. How many does it have? So let's harvest that one. We can make use of that. What's going on over here? Ready to harvest, so we'll harvest that one. Over here, toasty surroundings, very stifled. Okay. No power. We really need to make sure that our power stays up and running. That by itself is probably not going to generate enough power, so we'll have to see how that works. And then we'll move on. Is this a harvestable? Ready to harvest? Yeah, let's harvest, guys. Let's harvest. Let's pick all of that up. This is growing. This is growing. We're moving along nicely. What is this? What is happening? Is that just melting, or what? Did something melt? Is it melting on this side? Polluted ice. It's heating up, so it's melting. What is going on? Okay, I want to kind of fix this off quite quickly. This is not great. So let's mop it up. As an 8 priority. I don't mind it going that way too terribly. I just don't want it to be running this side into the base. Okay, no, you guys don't need to go out there. That's been switched off. Our oxygen's looking so good. Okay, maybe I should pop my Gossman and May onto here. So I want Gossman and I want May to pop onto these guys as a fairly high priority, so that we can just reduce those stress levels a little bit. I'll then immediately go into cleaning up a little bit more. But yes, so that's up and running. So we probably need to do another kind of hamster wheel to generate some more power in this area over here. And then we are starting to go pretty heavy wattage. So let me pop that one in there. We'll start building that. Building lacks resources. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I want to start cleaning up. I just want to make sure all of this is running. But I think it is. So what is this producing? This is producing plenty of electricity. So what I'm wondering is that I want to do maybe another one of these over here, so that we can then get some more hydrogen to feed this bad boy a little bit better, and that would help us along. So let's do that. Let's pop that one in there. I mean, it's not a big requirement at the moment. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm just going to pop it right next to it over there, and I'm going to hook it up to the water and to the power, and we probably need to Heavi-Watt this area a little bit. So let's do the Heavi-Watt work. Okay, let's get that fixed up. Anyway, yeah, kind of hook us up. Okay, are we filling up these batteries or not? No, we're not even getting close. Is this This guy running. Oh, we need to hook that one up. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Heavi-Watt this wire all the way over there, and I probably don't need to Heavi-Watt this one, but we'll see. I can also harvest this bad boy. Yeah, it's got 2 remaining, so let me harvest that one. Okay, is everything else picked up? So it is running. Are we feeding this guy with a bit? Circuit overloaded. Where? How would I? It's very difficult to understand if this means it's overloaded or not. None of this is really overloaded, is it? If I look at the overlay, is it saying anything is overloaded? Oh, there it goes. So it's just potential overload. Well, I'll move to Heavi-Watt just in any case. All of this is going. That's going. Are we saving up some power? Not really. Not really. Okay, I'll need to move into the Heavi-Watt system quickly. It's going on carbon dioxide. Yeah, pretty a lot of carbon dioxide down here. Our water is looking okay. Okay, yes, just keep going. Let's keep going. We are pumping a lot of oxygen into the base. I should probably add some more permeable tiles and so on, so we make sure to get all of that. I just want to double check that all of this in and around this area is carbon dioxide only. Okay, no, that's fine. What is happening over here? Is that carbon dioxide? Oh, it's just a little bit less breathable. A little bit less concentrated, but we'll go along nicely. So are we generating a fair amount of power or not? Yes, no, maybe. Well, these 2 guys are. So that's like what 400 watt generation. 400 watt, and this guy does 800 if it's working. But there is so little hydrogen that it's not really an issue. Does any of this kind of generate hydrogen or not? No, it doesn't seem like it. What I can do is I'll open up over here and let this kind of flow in there to help us along. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Oops. It doesn't work like that. I'll have to look at that. But for now, I'm happy to just do power generation manually. I don't think, but we'll need to fill up these batteries properly. Okay, so let's see what our priority is like on power generation. Let's just up that as well, and we'll go from there. Okay, I think everything is going along swimmingly at the moment. Water is a little bit low, a little bit worried about it, but we've got ways of sorting that out. I think the whole polluted water thing has stopped being too much of a problem over here. So we'll see how we go. I'll fix the circuit overload in the next episode. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm ExactChaos, and this is Oxygen Not Included Exactly. Thank you so much for joining in. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the new episodes. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.